Okay, let me recap in the previous session what we discussed. So in the previous session, we discussed about uh, NumPy. In NumPy, we discussed about arrays, numerical array, and we discussed in the new how to generate an array, where we used NumPy library to generate the arrays, where we used NumPy np.random.randint. We have given the shape, how much shape, what shape we want, and the limit, how much limit we want. So those things we have seen, and we seen about transpose. Transpose, what it will do, it will change the shape of the elements, change the shape of the array, and there we will have an axis. It's a two-dimension. It's a three-dimensional array. So where we have 0, 1, 2 axis we will have, and yeah, we have seen how to insert an array into the NumPy. Okay. So now today let us see how we can append. We can append the elements into the array. So let me show you that how we can append the array into the NumPy. So append. So append, what it will do, we can append an element. We can append an element at the last of the array, not in the middle. Insert, we can insert in the middle, but append, it will append at the end of the array. Okay. So let me show you how we can append an array. Here, let me open Colab. One second, I'll reshare it back again. Here, click install. NumPy. Import NumPy as MP. Okay. I'm taking a variable a np dot random dot rand int. Let me print the a. Let me give 10, 40. Shape, I'll give one dimension. Let me run this. Okay, this is an array. So to this array, I want to append an element. So how we can append an element? Let us take one more code here. A dot np dot append and a comma. Let's say here you have until 35 you have elements. So here what I want to do is I want to append an element with the number 40. Okay, let me append this. We run this. You see this was there. The element was appended to the array. Earlier we have only until 35. Now it added 40. So here if we see the array, if you see the array now, it was not available. When it is available, only when you save that array into the variable, then only you can see that particular element. Okay, so let me save that one to another variable, then you can see that particular element. Let me give a is equal to a, we are appending to the a itself. A is equal to np dot append a of 40. Okay. If you run a now, now it was added. Oops, it added 2 times. So let me okay, here we already added and again we are adding it. So let's do one thing. Let me give a 1. I'm giving from the starting. Let me give. Let us print that a. Let's regenerate again. Okay. So now if you see, the one element was added. Okay. So like this, what we can do, we can add elements. We can append the elements to an array. Can append an elements to an array. Okay. This is a randomly generated number space. So there is if you see before it has 35. Now it is not having 35. It is having 32. It's a randomly generated because I reran the array again. So that's the reason it doesn't show 35 here again. Okay. So this is one way. This is one way of appending an elements. Next, deleting. Let's say if you want to delete an element, how we can delete? From an array. Okay. Delete. How we can delete an element? So np dot delete. Let's say here we have 40. We added 40. So I want to delete 32. 32 is at the index 0. The index will start from 0. So here I will do np dot delete. np dot delete. Here a1 comma 1. a1 comma 1. 1 means we want to delete 32 means a1 dot 0. Index will start with 0. So let me delete this. See, 32 was not there. Only 26 is there because we deleted that particular element from the array. Okay. So like this, what we can do, we can do the deletion in the number. Next, concatenate. Concatenate means if you want to combine two elements in an array, if you want to concatenate two arrays, then what you need to do? You need to go for concatenate. Let us see how it works. So here a1 equal to np dot random dot randint. Here I am giving 10 comma 60 comma 3 comma 3 is a shape. 3 comma 3 is a shape. 3 comma 3 is shape. Okay. And in the same way, B1 is equal to two arrays we need, right? To concatenate. So np dot random dot randint, and I'm taking the similar kind of array. Okay. Let us execute A1 and B1. Okay. So A1 is this one and B1 is this one. So if you want to concatenate, how we can do that concatenation? So let me do that. np dot concatenate A1 comma B1 comma access is equal to 0. Access is equal to 0. A1 comma B1 comma access is equal to 0. See, the elements are concatenated. Here I give access 0. These both are, this is 3 by 3 shape and this is also 3 by 3 shape. So if I want to concatenate 3 by 4 and 4 by 3 shape. Then there is some one catchy is there. We need to understand that one. So here, let me put it on the paper here. Concatenate. It's important, guys. So our shape here is 3, 3. Right? Here also 3, 3. Mean A1 is 3, 3, B1 is a 3, 3. Okay. A1 is equal to 3, 3. And B1 is equal to 3, 3. And here, if this is the first one is the axis 0. These two are axis 0. I think I will put in the paint. So this is axis 0. Axis 0. Which one? This one. Axis 0. And here, when we are concatenating, we have given axis 0. When we are concatenating axis 0, we have given. Which is both is 3 by 3. That is fine. And if you are, that is fine. If you are going, but only thing is when we are concatenating, the axis which you are concatenating, that thing, no need to bother about that one. No need to think about that one. Even if it is a 3 or if it is a 5, not an issue. It will do a concatenation. Only thing what you need to observe is the other axis. The instead of axis the which you are going to concatenate, instead of thinking about that one, that can be anything. It can be 3, 5, 6 or whatever element it can be. But you need to check the other axis. The other axis is same or not. The other axis is same or not. We need to check, or else concatenation will not work. Okay, concatenation will not work. Okay, so you need to check other axis. Then only the concatenation will work. This is axis 1. This is axis 1. So let me show you. So here we have generated 3 by 3. Let us make another axis 4 and 3. Okay. Let me run this. Now let me see. We got an error. Because here, instead these two, we are concatenating axis 0. 3 and 3 is axis 0. The first one is axis 0. And the second one is axis 1 is 4, 3. When one other axis is different, both elements are different, both shapes are different, then it will not get concatenated. It will not get concatenated. But if you are the axis which you are trying to concatenate is different, there is no issue. It will concatenate. Only thing is the other axis should be the same. So let me show you here. Here we have given axis 0. Let me give you axis 1. See, it got concatenated. concatenate. This is a very important concept, guys, because we will do the concatenation. Okay, so this is about concatenate. About concatenate. And there is another concept called split. Another concept called split. I'm just checking the size. Let me take A1. A1 dot size. A1 dot size is 12. Let me use a function np dot split a1 comma 2. Okay. Once again, let me generate an elements. A2. Let us take the A. Okay. Yeah. One dimension array. We have taken A as one dimension array here. So A, this is the one dimension array. If you see, 32, 26, 24, 25, 29, 12, 17, 20, 17, 18 is the one dimension array. So here what we did, we have splitted that one. We have splitted that particular array here. Okay. See, two elements we got now. Okay. Whenever needed, we can split the array as well. Split the array as well. Okay. So this is one thing. Okay. So this is what about NumPy. This is what about NumPy. And next we will go with the Pandas. This is what about NumPy. So you can explore more about NumPy if you want. But this is almost enough for AI about the NumPy. And in NumPy, I just trying to recap the things. So in NumPy, we have seen about a traditional array and a numerical array, homogeneous array, and we have seen numerical array. Okay. And in that, we have seen how to transpose the elements, how to insert the elements, how to delete the elements, and how to append the element, and how we can split the elements. Okay. And how we can concatenate the elements. So all these things we have seen till now, and we have seen traditional array, dimensional array, and a numerical array. Okay, numerical array and Boolean indexing. Boolean indexing also we have seen. You can watch previous recordings which we have already covered that part. Okay, and we have used a where clause as well. Where clause we have used, so that also we have seen. Okay, so now let us go to the Panda. Let us go to the Panda. Pandas. So what is a Pandas? Pandas. What is a Pandas? So Pandas is a open source Python library which is used for data manipulation and analysis. Okay, and majorly used for manipulation and analysis. And pandas are it's a kind of a data structure. Data structures, how data is structured, in how data is formatted. So those pandas will work on those particular data structures. And there are two major components in pandas. One is a series and data frame. Series is a one-dimensional data, and a data frames is a two-dimensional data. It is a perfect for data analysis for Tableau data and time series. Okay. It's a perfect for analysis for Tableau kind of data. Okay. So let me put it here. Pandas. So pandas is an open source Python library. Which is used for data data manipulation and analysis. Okay. Here, core components of pandas are data structure, data structures. Here, series, one dimensional data. Data frames. We have another data frame. This is two-dimensional data. Okay, two things we have. So it is perfect for data analysis. Data analysis for Tableau, data and time series. And why we go for pandas? Why we go for pandas? Because it is fast, flexible, and data manipulation. Data manipulation designed to hold structure. And design hold structure. And time series. Okay, so these are the major components. These are the major components in pandas. Why exactly we are going for pandas, and what is the purpose of the pandas? There are two different components are there, majorly series and data frames. So series is always one-dimensional data, data frames is always two-dimensional data. So it is perfect for data analysis, for tabular data and time series. It is perfect analysis. And why we go for that one? It's a fast, flexible data manipulation, design hold text structure, and time series. So calculation based on the time series based on calculations, they will majorly use the pandas. Okay, but you will see in upcoming sessions where when we are discussing about panda libraries, you can come to know more in detail. And it's a kind of data structure where it is an object which holds the data during the program execution. During execution itself, it will hold the data. It will not dynamically go and get the data. During the execution of the program, it will hold that data. Okay. For example, like let's say you can see RDBMS database or Tableau kind of thing, where you will have different columns you will have, and you will go and hold that data in that particular database. So pandas is also similar kind of thing where it will hold the data to store in your local RAM when during the program execution, that whole data will be held there. Okay, so how we can run pandas? Again, it's a library. As I said, it's a library. So first let us do a pip install. Might be already there, but still we will do a pip install pandas. Okay, it is installing now. It's installed. And now let me run import pandas SPD. Pandas as SPD. Okay. And here we run this. So let us put the series first. Let us give the series. So how we can generate a series? PD dot give series. PD dot series. You see, it generated a series. And by default, it will give you the indexing as well. Will give you the indexing as well here. Not only you can give numbers. You can give any strings. Let's say string or character, laptop, mobile, watch, tablet, monitor. Okay. So you see, it's giving you the series. Let us give what is the type. Let me assign this one to a variable. S1 is equal to and pandas will do an extract manipulation. Pandas, it will do an extract manipulation. Let me give type of this one. See, if you see, it is telling clearly, it is a series. Pandas, it is a series. It is clearly telling. It's a series. And how to access these elements? How to access these elements? So here, if you want to access the elements, what we need to do is we need to let me take another. S1 of let's say 3. S1 of 3 tablet. Thus we are trying to access this. This is 0. You can give the, let's say if you run the element, it will give you the indexing 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So here if you want watch, what you need to S1 of 2. S1 of 2. S1 of 2. Okay. So in our sometime back I told it's a perfect library to analyze the data, and it will hold the data during the program execution also. It is holding this data, and whatever element we want, it is providing extract. Whatever data we want to extract, we are able to extract from this particular data. It is holding the data here. Okay? It is holding the data. Not only this one, even if you have some CSV file or JSON file, it will hold that data. Hold that data. So I will show you that one. Here I just want to show you one thing. Here we had some warnings, right? So I think we don't have any warnings. So yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, here we have one more thing in series, in Pandas series we had slicing. We had slicing. Pandas series we had slicing. Let's say, let me print S1. This is the S1. Here S1 of 1:3, 1. See, I'm taking the range actually. I'm taking the range. I'm from 1 to 3. I want to print. Okay, from 1 to 3, I want to print. So it gave me that elements. It gave me the only that elements. Okay, from 1 to 3, it will start from 1 actually. Okay, so let me give this one as 2. It gave only the second. From 1 to 3, only 2 elements I asked. So it gave me that elements. Okay. So like this, what we can do, we can do a slicing. We can do a slicing of elements in the pandas. In the pandas, we can do that slicing also. Okay. I will stop here, guys. Yeah, we will continue in the next session. Okay. And go through the pandas. The pandas, how it works and how it can manipulate the data.
If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to our channel. Thank you.